two, one. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Gotti, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Minecraft. Even though it says Minecraft when you first load it up. But we're not going to go there. I mean, again, if you want more of it, check out the first, I believe it's the first episode, otherwise known as Miners 49ers, or at least for the world, anyway. Yeah, because this is Minecraft Mobile Edition. And in the last episode, I don't remember what we were doing, but I do know that what we're going to be doing now, since I've... See, look at this. If you see that fire, you know that's the direction of where we are at. But I've decided in this session that we're going to do some things. First of all, let's make sure that we are loaded up here, because otherwise it's going to be like crazy. It might take up room, but we're going to be eliminating it anyway, because it's just temporary anyway. It's like a scaffolding to kind of hold us in place so that we don't fall down for whatever reason. That makes any sense. And I also want to talk about... Okay, you remember how we was talking about copyrights, and I was hoping to never have to talk about it again unless there's something new came up. Well, it did. This guy talked about another guy. Yeah, here we go with that. Let's talk, this guy talked about another guy. It's kind of like, well, my girlfriend's girlfriend and all that. It's like, no. But anyway, so here's what happened. He talked about this, and he said some words that were never something I would have used in my time. Okay? And still to this day, it's never even, and also it's raining outside, supposedly. It's supposed to be anyway. I should have put away the cop card, but I didn't think about it. I had some problems yesterday. Anyway, so moving back onto this. Yeah, so what had happened was he said, come puke and, cry, come and puke at the same time. That's not something I would ever call appropriate topic. It made you feel that way. I'm sorry, but I don't really get that. I don't get it. I'll never get that feeling. Why anybody would even bother to mention that? It's just not something I would ever do. And again, if you're just now finding out, oh, well, you can't say that. This is supposed to be for children, right? No, it's not. Okay, even though that I don't try to typically aim my stuff for content like such stuff like that, or cuss words or anything, even though that I have nothing against saying them, or if I do say them, so what? It's not something I should focus on. It's like, okay, and again, it's like, okay, here's the thing. What you're talking about doing is, it can be hard on somebody. It ain't hard on me. I mean, it can only be hard on me, like, if I were to try to do my job, as far as, say, wanting to upload, period. But I'm not losing anything by it. I mean, in terms of money, so I'm not really worried about that. I don't really care. I really don't. So I try not to focus on people who don't watch my videos. Like, ooh, well, maybe I should. No, sorry, that's never gonna happen. Never going to happen. And here's why. Because, well, like I done said before. Okay, I don't do such things to bother about it. Like, oh, okay. And besides that, I don't really get it. Okay, you're talking about monetizing my videos, but yet I'm supposed to be not eligible because I don't have the right amount of subscribers, quote unquote. You didn't see me do that. I don't know why I even bothered. But because it kind of felt like it needed to be quoted on at the same time. But anyway, so moving on. There goes my mouth again. So I intend to do a full load a day on Monday. where I can better be prepared unless conditions, well, even if they were, wouldn't matter because I can still be somewhere that I don't have to worry about somebody, getting in my business. And I have taken up time to do things, but I intend to finish off the game. I don't know if I'm gonna have 10 videos or not of that video game. And I'm currently doing, which is Iron Hander. I like to call it Ian Hander because it's an E. That's how I've always known it, as E, not I. But that was before I knew what the hell it was. But I can let that slide. Not uh, the other thing, but we're not gonna go into that. So I don't want to go into a big old full rant tirade about something else I really cannot let go. But anyway. So, like I said, I mean, things I just don't get about life, about people saying such ugly words that don't make no sense to me. I mean, you could say them, but not in that conjecture. I mean, like, really? Really? I will never understand how something like that can make you do all that. I'll never understand it. I'll never be able to understand that. It'll never be something that I can ever fully transpire into understand getting the fact that, yeah, okay, sure, you did that, okay. There's also some more mining we're going to be doing, but for right now, I'm taking away a bunch of land and making it smoother. Yeah, I had to cheat to get some to replace some ore because but you can do that and it doesn't affect anything. Although I'm still not getting any achievements for it, but it's okay. And to me, 100% of the game is not, oh, just because you did achievements, but whatever. Done everything you could possibly do. I like how, like, for a long time, somebody will have something on their channel, and they've stopped doing. Generally, I guess there was nothing more to it. Then all of a sudden, after mentioning it so many times, not even commenting it, I should say, for the record, or it doesn't matter really. Anyway, even if you did, eventually they might release a video. Like, okay, it's not a complaint that it's there. It's like, but you're not doing this anymore, are you? So why is it here? And the thing of it is that I'm not sure what the limit is on playlists, but I've noticed something about like likes, you know, that they have like a certain amount of limit, but at the same time, not since I've started over, mind you, but 'cause I haven't got that far. But like all of a sudden it'd be I don't keep saying like. Anyway, um, you know, it it be all of a sudden it may look like it's being stopped at a certain amount of number, but you can still keep adding, and it don't even most of the time it might not even look like it's in the list, but it's in there. Oh yeah. So it might not tell you much, but it's just like, yeah. And I always hated that because somebody would tell me, "Well, what does that tell you?" And I tell you something. It don't tell me nothing, you know, unless you're specific about it. And yeah, I haven't bothered to deal with. I dealt with some of the fire, but I haven't been able to deal with all of it because I've been dealing with this. Still, hollowing this out so that we can do something. You know, But basically, all I gotta say is that, and honest to God, or honest to dogs, I mean, you know, it's crazy to think that. I think. I don't know. What were we talking about? I don't remember. I don't. I know it's funny, but I just don't remember what the hell we were talking about. I'm not even tired. I'm just like, hmm. Oh, I keep forgetting to check out that. What is that anyway? What this is raw copper. Oh, okay. Nice. I didn't know we were getting raw copper. That's okay. I heard it was supposed to be something else, but I don't know. I've never really paid attention. I just kind of did it. As a matter of fact, when I first did this many, many moons ago, there was nothing like this. It just, you either got order or you just played it however, you know. And that's the way I did it. I played it however. I mean, at first it was all, yeah, okay, I'll try this out. It's like I did, like everybody else. Then I figured out, well, my best method, if I can even speak. I know what I said, it's just the way it came out. And I know why, because of my mouth. Anyway, moving on. So the best method I find for me is creative mode. Now I will switch back and forth to survival mode because I don't want to mess up the deal. I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to because I like to preserve some of that. And most of the time, it's just not worth it to me to even bother mining it when I could just take it away like that. I could destroy it. Boom, bing. I mean, seriously. Because all this does, if I even get it, is it just turns into cobble. And the thing is that at some point you'd have to cheat anyway from like resources anyhow. Not almost anything, but like that. So that's what I know. I mean, there's not infinite amount of resources, but it's almost about infinite if you were doing this normally. So it's too bad you can't do it where you can, cheat and get achievements. Like in other words, like um, even though it's not really cheating because you're just going in a creative mode so that you can build and not have any problems. Um, because I'm not really using any cheat codes because I'm not really doing anything that would like put infinite health on or anything like that while I'm trying to build. It's just me trying to build. But anyway, so let's see. I think there was something. Oh, hey, I didn't notice this here. So for like most cases like this, what you want to do, it's crazy, but you got to do this. I'm gonna have to take them down eventually. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna worry about. Let me see if there's anything back here, though. I don't think there's anything back here to worry about. Yes, there is. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not worried about back here at the moment, but I will be because I'm gonna take that down. Then I'm gonna fill it in. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm not gonna take it all down, but enough to, make the difference. There we go. It's always a good idea to mix it up because, you know, for whatever reason, make it. I wouldn't be worried about the space, except that again because if I didn't worry about it, then I wouldn't be able to get where I'm at. Anyway, so let's see, what do we got here? Right, we got to do this. Oh boy. Gosh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Survival. Survival of the fittest. Now, while it's true, I am going to be doing um, God, cheating to get a pickaxe, but I won't cheat to get a diamond pickaxe. No, I feel that a diamond pickaxe, as strong as it is okay. I have gotten one by cheating for it, as you want to call it, but I just don't. I mean, a steel pickaxe or whatever can just about do the same doggone thing. So I'm not really so worried about that. As enough to just do this. I mean, I'm gonna try to make one normally, but here's another thing I forgot to mention as well. The reason why I don't like mobile is because you can't craft like you're supposed to. And if you can, well, good for you. And that's for those of you who have been lucky enough to be able to. That's what I'm looking for. Um, be able to sit there and basically, and I mean basically, do it. It's like literally, if I tap on this, there's supposed to be a screen like this right here. This crafting thing doesn't work for me. I don't know, they may have improved upon it, but I'm not going to take the risk. I can do it on a crafting table, which is about the same thing. So, and I don't even bother to make crafting tables. I just cheat to make those and then just pretty much, I don't cheat to do anything else if I try to make anything at all. And that's if I do. I know that may not make sense to you, but that makes more sense to me than it would anybody else because that's just how I roll. If you don't like that, well then you're in the wrong place because this is my game, okay? This is how I play. If you got a problem with the way I play it, then you're in the wrong place. I don't have a problem with the way you play it, except that when you refuse to accept or acknowledge that people can cheat if they so choose to do so, and you may not see the thrill in it. But so what? It doesn't mean I don't see the thrill in it. I'm the one who's behind it, not you. I'm not even joking. Okay, people seem to think that no, there's no way, there's no point in doing that because, well, it's cheating and it's wrong. It's only a video game. It's not really giving me a shortcut necessarily, but it is doing me a huge solid favor. You know, did I? Oh, I must have got all the. Okay, I don't know. Did I? I don't remember. I think we have to go back a little bit. No, we don't. I was lying. I wasn't even trying to. Anyway, so basically, yeah. Let's just go ahead and fill this up, then, shall we? Can't hardly see in here, but it's okay. Now we can. Barely. I played this. Fun fact for you: I have played this long before they even had lamps or lanterns, as they might call it now. And as crazy as it is to think that, but I did, and that was even before they even had it for mobile. And if they, and then I still played it on PC before I got into mobile. So, and PC is way better. I mean, I've never had where I could do things successfully on the computer, but you know, I'll try. At least I have a better chance of doing it there than I do here. In the beginning, not so much when it very first started. Uh, but now it's like, yeah, you can do it, no problem. You're a Yui. Funds clear check or whatever it was. I can't remember. I kind of liked that show where they did that. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but at the same time, it would be like, yeah, how often can you really do that without somebody catching on and saying, okay, this is bad. Why would you ever do this? Because I can, and it's not really hurting the system. So it's only one loss amount of versus. And no, I'm not saying that like you should be taking advantage of the system, which is so that's another thing. There you go. And there it is. Like, oh my God, somebody's taking advantage of the system. Why would you want to take advantage? It's just so morally wrong. I don't know. It just depends on whether or not you're in war and you're trying to make it. I guess I don't know. I'm not trying to make real excuses here or anything. Like that should be a thing for everybody to do. But I am trying to say that trying to maybe kind of explain as to why if you didn't have a choice. I mean, because schooling is very expensive, and I was always told that my parents paid for this and my parents paid. Come to find out, like 20 or 30 years later, no, it was free. So basically, the school system has been lying. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought something was going on there. It looked like it's an indentation I needed to fill up. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I did. And anyway, so I'm going to fill this up and then we're going to take out more. Basically, all I'm trying to accomplish here is just filling this up and making this all leveled out. And, yeah, I mean, YouTube fighting for people. The happiest day of somebody's life because they actually finally stood up there for somebody. Yeah, I don't get it either. If you're like me and you don't get it, and yeah, okay. Because for many decades, yeah, they wouldn't. And their system doesn't even make sense anyway when you think about it. Like, yeah, what? Now they're trying to talk about NFTs and stuff again. Everybody's trying to get on the hype train of doing, um, you know, not just hype, but the bandwagon of doing NFTs. The only thing I know about NFT, as I keep repeating it, is the description of it. That's it. What it's short for, I couldn't tell you. So don't ask me. I'm not the person that could tell you that. It's like, well, here's the thing, and that's about it. Because that's how crazy and sensitive the topic, I guess, is, and because nobody wants to tell you. Oh, it's just short for no crap, Mac Latin. Okay, that's not really that, but like you should know what an NFT is. Well, okay, yeah, only by description. But what are the letters for? What are they for? What do they mean? What do they represent? And you get nothing but silence, no answer. Like, okay. So in the meantime, you just left wondering, like, what's going on now? Nothing. So all they want to do is they want to just give you a description. They don't want to tell you what it's short for. Nobody wants to. I would. I would want to. But that's just me. And that's if I knew, but I don't. The only thing I know, again, is just a description. What they do? But I'm asking you, what is it? And I don't mean by description, I mean, like, is that like no holds bar or no feature tapped? I don't know what the hell an NFT is beyond a dumb description. What makes it so dumb is the fact that you're not telling me what it's short for. All you're telling me for is it's a description. Okay, we get the description. What we don't get is what is an NFT beyond a description. That's like if I told you a wall is a wall. See how stupid that is? Yeah, I didn't think you did, but you know. Anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish wiping this out. I may have messed up some resources, but it's okay. If you do that, don't worry about it. If you're ever in creative mode, I do it a lot, and I don't mean to, and it's not you know, it's not gonna affect anything. I get sad. You know. And speaking of cheating, I'm gonna do this. Oh no! He's making a chest! No! Run! Oh my god, he's gonna make a chest! Quick! He's gonna do that! He's gonna cheat, get a chest! What a loser! Nah, I'm cool. I'm just saying. I'll tell you what, you people are crazy, you know? Oh my god, no, not more cheating! Whatever you do, don't cheat, you loser, you bum. How dare you cheat on our platform? What do you suck, you monkey's uncle? Oh, what's wrong with you? Why you gotta cheat? Because I can, and it's not really affecting anything besides you. I hope you freaking die. And I don't mean to be that way. I really don't, but gee, dude, just die. You know? Just die. You know? If it affects you that badly, die. Go on now. No one needs you. Bye. I'm gonna start dumping in things here. I'm gonna be getting rid of them into lava anyway. So let's see. I don't need gravel. I need glass. I need carpet. I need that. Okay, pretty much that's about it. Let's look over some more pickaxes. And I'm going to be needing them because, you know, and iron or steel, or stone, is pretty good. I thought there was steel. Excuse me for not remembering. Jeez. Oh, gee. Oh, my God. No. No, run. You don't know how to do it. Like the lizard that he is. Yeah, an apple. I'm going to separate this later. I'm going to put some stuff in there. Leave that there. Let's put that in there. And you might be thinking to yourself right now that it would be best if you saw what an ender chest does. But the thing of it is they don't have a big one that you can make, or have separate ones, so that if you make another one, well, you can't do it. It's crazy because it connects. All it does is, like, okay, let's say you're in a random location, okay, and you don't know how to get back. By the time you get back, you put down your injured chest, another one, and you get those. That's it. That's the only thing that's good for it. You know, as if you could do it with separate ones, but you can't do that. Let's see. I need a stick in here. I want all this in here. I want that in there. I want this in here. I actually want this out. I don't want. Oh, that's something that I need to get rid of. It's an extra door we don't need. Water I don't need right now. Let's see. If I mix that, that's 37. Okay, I'll keep the stairs for now. Keep these torches because we still need those. Probably should put some in there. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna put some in here like that. There we go. And then I'll fill up the chest with more, or separate it later. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode. Um, so Mondays I'm gonna shoot for longer recording, depending on how cold it is, if I can even get a hold of a good decent place. But even then, I'm still gonna go over there anyway until I can at least get my house going. And even then, when I get my house going, oh yeah, there's gonna be lots more recording. Believe me, I'm gonna start working on it this summer coming up because it's gonna be one hell of a ride. It might take me 2 summers before I get it completed. Because I got to do a bunch of measuring and cutting and a bunch of hoop hopping, hoopa-titty toops. And getting electric going is going to be a nightmare. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Until then, later.